Hello everybody and welcome to English Speaking 360. Today we are showing you how to give advice with you could, you should, you have to, and you had better. We are giving you 8 problems and all the possible pieces of advice that you can give to your friends. Let's go. Your friend says, I have a bad cold, and of course, you want to help your friend. So, your advice is take medicine. But take medicine is too strong. So, you have to soften it with you should. This is the basic style. So, you would say you should take medicine. But, are there other ways to give advice? Yes, there are. You can use you could. You should is always good, of course. You have to, and you had better. They are not all the same, however, so be careful. You could is okay advice. It's not very strong advice. It's just okay. You should is good advice. This one is nice. But you have to is even better advice. You have to is also the same as you must. Finally, the last one is a dangerous one. You had better. You had better is a warning. It means something bad might happen if you do this or if you don't do this. So watch out with you had better. It is dangerous. It is very strong. Now, your friend has a bad cold, and here are some pieces of advice that you might want to give. Good. So now you have 4. Are they all equal? No, they are not. Because some of them are very, very good pieces of advice, and other ones are not so good. So let's go with drink lemon tea. What do you think? Is it okay advice? Is it good advice? Is it great advice? Or is it a warning? I say you could drink lemon tea. It's okay, but it's not great. How about take medicine? You should take medicine. It's a good idea to take medicine. But the next one, sleep a lot. Whoa, that is one great idea. So we would say, you have to sleep a lot. Stay home is the last one. And this one, I would use you had better stay home. Or many people would say you'd better. You had better and you'd better are the same. So you'd better stay home. It's a warning because if you don't stay home, maybe you will give your cold to many other people. And that is very, very bad. So that's why we say you'd better stay home. Also, one more thing you should notice is after you could, there is a verb. After you should, there is a verb. After you have to, verb. And finally, after you'd better is also a verb. And all the verbs are at the base form. So remember this, it's important. Now, another situation. Your friend says, I don't have enough money. So, you want to give advice. First one, borrow money from friends. Get a part-time job. Stop spending so much. And finally, do not steal from anyone. Now you see, they are not all the same. They have different powers. So, first one, borrow money from friends. What will you say? You could borrow money from friends. Get a part-time job. You should get a part-time job. Stop spending so much. You have to stop spending so much. And finally, do not steal from anyone. You'd better not steal from anyone. You see that the not is kept here and we put it here. You'd better not. If there's no not, you'd better steal from other people is also a piece of advice, but here is a negative piece of advice. Your friend says, I'm too fat. Your advice? Don't eat too much. Now this one is pretty good. So you will put it here. You should not eat too much. Once again, this one is a negative advice, so we put not right here. How about this one? Take a walk after eating. Where do you put it? You could, you have to, or you'd better. It's an okay idea, so you can say, you could take a walk after eating. Don't take diet pills. It's a warning. You'd better not take diet pills because they can be very dangerous. Get a gym membership. Ooh, very good advice. So exercise more is the same. You have to get a gym membership, or you have to go to the gym and exercise more. Your friend says, I want to become more eco-friendly. So, your advice? Reuse the things you have. Where do you put it? It's very good advice. You have to reuse the things you have. Take public transportation. Good advice. You should take public transportation. Don't make compost in your house. This is a warning. You'd better not make compost in your house because the smell is terrible. Install a solar panel on your house. Is okay advice, so you can say, you could install a solar panel on your house. Your friend wants to find love. Your advice? Go to a bar and talk to strangers. Where do you think that goes? And what do you say? It's okay advice, so you could go to a bar and talk to strangers. Don't try online dating. This one could be a warning. You'd better not try online dating. There are many bad people and scammers. Good. Ask friends to organize blind dates. A blind date is when you don't know the other person that you are going on a date with. That's a good idea. You should ask friends to organize blind dates. Get a hobby and meet people with similar interests. It's a very good idea. You have to get a hobby and meet people with similar interests. Your friend says, I want to become more attractive, more handsome. Your advice? Smile more. What do you say? It's great advice, so you have to smile more. Don't get plastic surgery. That's a warning, so you'd better not get plastic surgery. Go shopping and buy new clothes. That's good advice, so you should go shopping and buy new clothes. And finally, exercise and get some muscle. It's okay advice, so you can say, you could exercise and get some muscle. Your friend is really worried about COVID, so I don't want to catch COVID. Your advice? Wash your hands often. You should wash your hands often. Wear a mask. You have to wear a mask. Don't touch your nose and mouth. You'd better not touch your nose and mouth. Wear a face shield. You could wear a face shield, but that's a little bit too much. So that's why you could is not so strong. Good job. Now, I want to become rich. Your advice? Invest in the stock market. What do you say? You should invest in the stock market. Save money in the bank. It's not a great idea, so you could save money in the bank. Don't put all of your money in one place. You'd better not put all of your money in one place. And finally, buy land or real estate. Real estate is like building, apartments, houses. It's a great idea, so you have to buy land or real estate. Good job, guys! Hey, I know you want to improve your English, so my advice is you have to watch many of our videos. Keep watching, like us, and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video. Bye-bye!